Okay, so I am doing another recording here. I want to go live, and YouTube won't let me until I get 50 subscribers. So, if you find this interesting at all, please consider liking and subscribing so I can get to the point where I can do live videos and answer questions on the spot. Even potentially, you could even show me, plants in your yard or whatnot, and I can kind of help you tune in and figure out what's going on, or just develop a little bit more of a relationship if that's what you're looking for. I'm just gonna hang out in this area for right now. The kind of plant master of the yard is this Japanese maple here, and it's developing a much stronger relationship with this pomegranate, lilies, and this perennial kale, which is amazing. This is one plant. This is one kale plant, and as you'll see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 or 13 small heads of kale on this plant that will get bigger. I harvest from each of them every week, so the leaves will get quite big. And this time of year they're tough. In the winter, of course, if it's freezing at all, they get really tender. This banana has some little bananas, so we'll see what happens with that. A different bunch in the front of the house has developed bananas before, but they only came out in the very end of summer. So these are starting to develop pretty early. So I'm very curious what they're going to look like in a few months. So over here, I'm really developing this really nice partnership with this tree here. I'm not sure what to call him. They've helped me quite a bit, and I'm trying to see how I can convey this to you. This pomegranate actually has grown another foot in the last week. This just doesn't seem possible. It's very wild. These two have been knitting together with the help. The maple actually had asked the hummingbird to come, and when they fly through, I've just learned this recently from these plants, that they can, when the conditions are right, they can actually help to. It's almost like they're weaving a subtle energy infrastructure, not just between, but between the plants, but not just between, right? And the butterflies, so you see that one moth or butterfly just go by, they help as well. I've actually been asked not to walk through here yet, because my energy isn't quite soft enough or subtle enough to be helpful. I might do some counterproductive stuff if I walk through. So I can get up kind of close. And I assume, let's see, they will be spreading. They will be extending the web or the field. But for now, they are already connected with the roots. Last year each one specifically brought out one branch where they just touched. They just touched, and then kind of later in the season when they were all dormant, I actually did trim both back quite a bit. And then through this year, you know, the growth, the full plants, you know, the full pomegranate and the full maple, not just one branch, have all grown significantly. So they're actually just, you know, pretty close again. But anyhow, what I'm trying to say is that they've been developing this, or they've had this relationship, they're developing it, and they seem to be taking it farther now with the kind of physical and subtle energy infrastructure. And okay, so the maple actually had asked me to go live, which I thought was funny. I was like, well, you know, no, I don't know if anyone's going to see it. And I'll just go live and people will come on. And but YouTube won't let me go live, so I have to do videos. And I'll just keep saying, you know, I want to be able to go live. So, you know, consider liking and subscribing. I need 50 subscribers in order to be able to go live on the mobile. And mobile is the way I can do video out here at the same time. And let's see if there's a message I can share. Saying just, you know, not to take anything too seriously. That's for me. Is there a message for anyone watching? Just not for me to say, but is there something you want to say to anyone watching? It's an overall bit of information and understanding they want to convey. It sounds like this might be something that would be frequently conveyed. They meaning the whole plant sphere, the whole plant realm. They're generally aware of humans being around. They are observing. They're observing humans as well. They know we're there. And they would appreciate it if we would interact with them with that understanding. All right, thanks. Like and subscribe if you're interested, and see you next time.